Good afternoon. My name is Chris Hunter. I'm over at Michigan Auto Law, and today we're going to talk to you about the very exciting mini tort section. While most people involved in a crash, really the last thing they're thinking about is your car, some people this is very important to them. So today we're going to talk about this little section in the mini tort law that may affect you. Just by basic background and history, the mini tort was designed so you can get your deductible back after a crash. Originally it was $300, which didn't mean a whole lot to people, but they had a $250 deductible, so it can make you whole when you're in a crash. And maybe it's a minor crash, you're not hurt or the injuries aren't bad enough, but you really want that car back. So that's what the mini tort was designed to do. It has evolved through the years. And now with a recent change by Governor Whitner, the mini tort is increasing from $1,000 to $3,000. So that's a pretty significant jump up. One thing I want everyone to think about though is everything comes at a cost. So in that jump from $1,000 to $3,000, guess what? That also means that if you cause a crash, instead of having to pay $1,000, you might have to pay $3,000. And I'm sure the insurance companies are probably not lowering our premiums to account for that little fact. That's why it's important that you know what your rights are with the mini tort claim. So again, by way of background, all this, this claim or this section of the law, it's 3135 section 3E, and a lot of people overlook it. Now the reason they overlook it is really simple. Nobody cared about $250. Nobody cared about $300. Now that we're moving that up to $3,000, I think people are going to start caring. And one thing you should really know about is when I called around to insurance agencies and I checked into what insurance companies are doing now, insurance companies are actually passing this deductible on to you. And that's pretty scary. So like I said, everything does come at a cost. What you need to be aware of, I found that there are a few insurance companies out there that will not pay a mini tort claim on your behalf. So if you happen to cause an accident, you may find out that you are personally paying that money to the other person. So let's kind of delve into the mini tort claim. This, like I said, started many years ago as a $300 claim. But going back to the mini tort claim, if you're involved in a crash, certainly the lawyers in Michigan Auto Law are here to help you out. Our intake staff will guide you through this entire process. We can answer all of your questions about the mini tort claims, and we even have a section on our website devoted to the mini tort claim. So you can go to our website, click on that section, mini tort claim, and it'll provide you with the how-tos of getting that money back. So let's walk through that pretty briefly. How do you get your deductible back? It's fairly simple. The mini tort claim covers any damages which are not covered by your insurance. Traditionally, this means deductible. However, there are some other things that maybe your insurance doesn't cover. The cost of a rental car would be one example. Or maybe the damages to your car are higher than your deductible, and you simply would rather have the other side pay for your damages and give them to your insurance company. I get the question all the time, do we need to have a lawyer to handle the mini tort claim? The answer is no. Lots of reasons for this. The primary reason is, look, you want to be reimbursed your deductible. You shouldn't have to pay a lawyer to handle it for you. That's what this statute is designed to do. So in terms of getting your mini tort or your deductible back, there are 4 items which are very important to you. The first one, a police report. Not critical, but it really, really helps your claim to show that you were actually involved in a crash and that the vehicle was involved in a crash as well. The declaration page for your insurance. That shows how much your deductible was, so we know exactly what is supposed to be paid back to you. The third one is pretty simple. It's a damage estimate for your car. It tells how much damage was done to your car. So again, if there was $500 or $600 in damage, that's what you would receive back. And the last thing, not necessary but very helpful, if you have pictures of the damage to your car. That's very helpful in making your mini tort claim. Filing the mini tort claim is also very simple. Generally, it's a matter of contacting the other insurance company and sending them these documents. Despite what I've said about insurance company, most adjusters are very happy to help you pay the mini tort claim and walk you through that process. So I'm going to repeat it again. Those 4 pieces of documents, or 4 documents which are very important: police report, declaration page, an estimate for your vehicle repair, and pictures of the damage to the car. Sometimes people say, well, the mini tort says to the extent damages are not covered by insurance. I had a phone in the car that was destroyed in a crash, or maybe my kid's trumpet happened to be in the car and was destroyed by the crash. Unfortunately, the contents of a motor vehicle are not covered under the mini tort section. That was specifically talked about by the legislature. It's section 3123 if anyone wants to look it up, or certainly you can ask about it. But the mini tort is not designed for the contents of your vehicle. It's really designed to pay back your deductible. If you're still confused about the mini tort claim, certainly you can send me any questions you have. You can contact Michigan Auto Law, and we'd be glad to help you out. And like I said, you can also visit our website, and we have a bunch of materials there as well. The website is very simple. It's www.michiganautolaw, all spelled out, www.michiganautolaw.com.
We have one question. When does this go into effect, the new law?
That's a great question. So the law was signed into effect on June 11th, 2019. This change is actually not going to go into effect until, believe it or not, 1 year from today, July 2nd, 2020. So today is the perfect day to be talking about the mini tort. Thank you for the question. All right, I'm getting my cue here, so I'd like to say thank you to everyone who has joined us today. Please contact me. My name is Chris Hunter over at Michigan Auto Law. I'd love to answer any questions you have about the mini tort or any other questions you have about car accidents, truck accidents, or serious injuries. Thanks for your time.